What is going on, guys? Boy Gamers Goon. I know it is Friday when I'm recording this, so Thursday night football has already happened by the time this video came out. But as you see here, I got a Thursday night football game right, man. I put 3 points on the Seahawks. I was about to take the Rams. I had the Rams throughout the whole week. Then, 2 hours before, I was like, a lot of weird things have been happening on Thursday night. A lot of bizarre scenarios where the team that's favored loses. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to say Seattle's going to upset the Rams. Even though they're both 3-1 heading into it, I'm going to take a chance on Seattle. And Seattle delivered for me, man. They won by 1 point, 30-29. That was a fun game to watch. Chris Carson almost got the touchdown. But Tedrick Thompson ended up getting an interception. Then they ended up still having to play some defense, but that's beside the point. That's not what we're here for. I picked them to win, so I'm already 1-0 this week. Let's go. I started off the week hot. Actually, I have been getting these Thursday night games wrong. As we know, they are bizarre games, and they don't really turn out the way a lot of people expect them to, whether you like it or not. It's just a little interesting scenario that happens on Thursday nights because of the short week. The first game on Sunday, we got the Cardinals at the Bengals. This is winless teams. The Cardinals are 0-3-1. The Bengals are 0-4. And I got to say, man, the Bengals have disappointed me this year. I thought they might have been a good 7-9 win team, somewhere in there. I thought they'd be decent. I thought Joe Mixon would start going well. I thought Andy Dalton would be decent enough this year. I thought A.J. Green could have a couple good games before he gets hurt, as he always does. John Ross, Tyler Boyd. Eifert could get a couple games out of. You obviously have Gio Bernard. You got not a great defense, but you got Will Jackson on defense. You got Dre Kirkpatrick. You got a lot of interesting pieces on the defense. But I thought they'd be able to do a little bit better than what they do, or they have been doing this year so far. And I'm kind of disappointed in the Bengals. I will most likely be going to see them later this year against the Patriots in Cincinnati. As you guys know, I'm a Patriots fan and a Bears fan, so we'll see how that goes. But in this matchup, I'm going to go with the Cardinals. I'm going to go with the young gun, Kyler Murray. I'm going to say he outdoes what Andy Dalton does. Andy Dalton, I don't think is going to get on to a great game here. I think it's going to be 28-14. I have 9 points on the Cardinals. That's a risky pick with 9 points on the Cardinals. But I don't expect a lot of the Bengals this year. I honestly expect them to be bottom 5 in the league after what I've seen from them. They've been really disappointing. I think this could be a decent team, a middle-of-the-tier team. Be around the 16th, 17th, 20th pick, around that range for not being horrible, but not being great. The Cardinals, I expect it to be a bottom 5 team. They've looked better than what their record shows, but I'm going to have to go with the Cardinals here. I think they're going to pick up their first win of the season against the Bengals. Next, we got the Bills and the Titans. The Titans, man, I picked them week after week after week after week. The Titans have disappointed me a little, but that doesn't change the fact that they're still playing good football. They can't close the games out, but I still think the Titans are a good team. The Bills are 3-1. The Titans are 2-2. The Bills, they almost pulled off the upset against Brady and the Patriots. But you're unfortunately able to do that for those fans over in Buffalo. So they went to 3-1 after losing the game against New England. So the thing I want to say here is the Titans have been playing decent. Mariota's been decent. The defense has been decent. Corey Davis has been decent. Derrick Henry's been by far the best player on their team, if you ask me. But I really think this is going to be a game where the Titans are really going to come out. They're going to show what they can do defensively and hopefully get the ball into Derrick Henry's hands. I got the Titans taking this game 17-21. I got 8 points on the Titans this week. Go get me a win. Tighten up. Tighten up. Come on. Come on, Mariota. I'm on my Oregon boy. Let's see it, man. Next, we got my Bears versus the Raiders. This is going to be in London. And one thing about this is, throughout the week, we didn't know whether Roquan Smith was going to play. He's had some personal issues. Nobody knows what it is. It's not our business to know what it is. But Roquan Smith's been in and out of the news for Chicago fans. A lot of people are worried about what's going on with him. Early in the week, it was actually stated that he's out indefinitely. He will not be traveling to London with the team. Then the next day, Roquan and the team announced that he will be traveling with the team to London, and he will be playing in the London game. So that's interesting, pretty interesting. Obviously, the Bears are one man down now, considering that my boy Money Mitch hurt his shoulder. One of the first plays of the game last week. Daniel looked good, but the thing is, can Daniels do good throughout a whole game? Can Daniels go crazy? Can Daniel play a full game with a whole week of prep against a team that's specifically prepping for Chase Daniel? I mean, he's had a couple good throws. He looked decent last week against the Vikings, and I'm not to say that he's going to be bad this week. I'm not going to say that, but you got to think the Raiders know what they got going into this game. They're on their second quarterback. You got to target Chicago. You got to make Daniel make some mistakes. You got to get some blitz packages in on him. You got to play aggressive on the receivers, because it's most likely he's going to either overthrow or underthrow the ball, and if he underthrows it, that's gone the other way. If you're Garyon Conley, if you're Carl Joseph, if you're any of the corners over on the Raiders, it's big play time for you guys with Daniels if you guys can rush him. Do I think the Bears are going to win? Yes, I do think Chicago is going to win. Give me the Bears 28-14. I got 13 points on my Chicago Bears, and hopefully they do win this one. Next game we got is the Buccaneers at the Saints. This is a 2-2 Buccaneers team versus a 3-1 Saints team. And as I said, the Saints, they don't have Breeze. We think Breeze is going to be out another 5 to 6 weeks. So it's going to be Teddy Bridgewater, going at it against the Buccaneers. Buccaneers defense has been a little iffy this year. I mean, they got 40 points to the Rams. They ended up winning the game. I didn't think they would win. But the Buccaneers, man, I really don't know what to tell you about them. They're not good, not bad. Like, they're not decent either. I don't know what it is. They seem like a bad team. They are. Every time I've watched them, I've been like, why? The Rams game, I don't know how they won it. I really don't know how they won the Rams game. And that's an issue when it comes to football. You got to be a good team, and I just don't feel it when I watch the Buccaneers. They just don't feel like. I feel like they're getting lucky. I feel like they're really getting lucky. They're 2-2 going on against the Saints. Evans and Godwin last week had a combined 250 yards. Receiving, I don't think that's going to happen again. Honestly, with you have Marshawn Lattimore in your secondary. The Saints defense isn't the best, but I think they can stick Evans and Godwin below 250, because that's kind of ridiculous. LA Rams, it's a little ridiculous. Are you kidding me? 250? 250 for Mike Evans and Godwin? Really? Wow. Give me the Saints 28-20. I have 14 points on that game. Next, we got the Vikings at the Giants. I wanted to tell you that Danny Dimes is going to win this game, but I do not believe you will. Both teams are 2-2 going into this game. Both teams needing a win. I need the Vikings to lose. As you know, I'm a Bears fan, so obviously I want the Vikings to lose and be pushed further out of that playoff spot. But I'm sorry. I really am. The Giants' defense, not good. The Giants' offense, they've been decent. They don't have Saquon, but Danny Dimes has been decent. But I don't think you can beat a Vikings defense. I really don't. The Vikings struggled last week defensively against Chase Daniel, but I think they can exploit a Daniel Jones. They have preparation time for. I'm going to take the Vikings 31-7. I have 12 points on the Vikings, because let's be honest with ourselves, it would be a miracle. I'm not gonna discredit Danny Dimes. He can do it. He can do it. The heroic kid that he is, he can do it. But I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Jets at the Eagles. It is the 0-3 Jets traveling to the 2-2 Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles, once again, another team that I thought should be better than what they are. I thought this team would be a 3-win, 4-win team at this point. Right now, they're sitting even at 50-50 with the 2-2 record. I think this week is really just a week for the Eagles to sit back, relax. Don't let it be a trap game, but you don't have to worry about too much. You go out there, just do your job. You win this game. The Jets could get them into a trap game, obviously, because they have a decent defense. They haven't played that well this year so far, but they have a decent defense. They got Le'Veon Bell. I don't know if Darnold's playing this week, but their offense could, it's very unlikely, but it could pop off against this Eagles defense, the way they've been playing this year. But the Eagles, I think you just play your game, you win this game. I don't think you have to worry too much about it. 24-10, give me the Eagles. 11 points on the Eagles. Sorry, that's my dog laying down. Next, we got the Ravens at the Steelers. The 2-2 Ravens are going to the 1-3 Steelers in Pittsburgh. I am disappointed in Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson started off the year hot. He looked 2-0. He's had two rough games back-to-back now. I don't know if the hype's starting to die down a little on Lamar, but you know what? I'm not crowning him out. I've said it since after week 2. Lamar is going to get there, man. He's going to be that Patrick Mahomes type player where everybody's going to look at him and see how much he's developed from last year and be like, well, this guy's going to be an MVP candidate. This guy's breakout player of the year candidate. Give me Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, man. Give me Lamar. There's no Big Ben on the other side. There's no James Conner on the other side. There's Juju's playing. Minka's going to play for him. But I think the Ravens. Marquise Brown. Lamar, please. Please listen for the sake of my fantasy team. Give the ball to Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown is a beast. Give him the ball so I can win fantasy games. Unlike last week, because I was down 20 points because Trubisky got hurt. Please give the ball to Marquise Brown. I don't need 5.6 points out of him. I need a good 17, 18 points out of him. Because that's what I expect from Marquise Brown because he is a burner. So throw the ball up to him and let him get his 100 yards a game. Please. Thank you. That's a little PSA for Lamar Jackson. I like Lamar, but I need him to throw it to Hollywood Brown. Yeah, like I said, Ravens, give me the Ravens, 28-17, 10 points on that game. And I don't think I said anything for the Eagles game for how many points I put on. I put 11 points on that game. Next, we have the Patriots at the Redskins. This is a flip-flop team. We got the 4-0 and the 0-4. Obviously, the Patriots are 4-0, and obviously the Redskins are 0-4, because why would it be the other way around? Yeah, this is the most confidence points I have on any game this week, and it is 15 confidence points, and I bet you can guess who it's on. It's on Tom Brady, and it's on Sony Michel, and it's on your boy Josh Gordon, and it's on Edelman, and it's on the injured Gostkowski. It's on Stephon Gilmore, the best corner in the league. It's on everybody. It's on everybody, man. You cannot tell me they are going to lose to the Redskins. It is not something you can convince me that they're going to do. The Redskins are trash. The Redskins are horrible. The Redskins have played awful all year long. There's nothing good about the Redskins. And if they can stop Tom Brady, I will eat my word. But the Redskins cannot stop Tom Brady. I don't care what anybody says. The Redskins are trash. They are not going to stop Brady. They cannot do it. I don't care how many players they have on their defense. I don't care who they have on their defense. They're not going to do it. They can't. It is not physically possible for them to do it. Their offense, could they score? Yes. Do I think they will? No. You're playing Stephon Gilmore. That's going to lock up Terry McLaurin. You're playing Jonathan Jones. That's going to lock up your boy, Paul Richardson. Then you got the safeties. McCourty Bros, actually. You got Van Noy. You got Landon Roberts. You got a phenomenal offense, as we already talked about. The Redskins, man, if they win this game, I will be shocked. Give me the Patriots. 15 points on it. The score is going to be 35-3. Give me that boy Brady. Next, we got the Jags and the Panthers. Both teams are 2-2. Panthers are without Cam Newton for this game. I think I'm going to go the Jags. I'm going to go Leonard Fournette and company. Give me 4 points on the Jags. 27-24 is going to be my point prediction for that game. Next, we got the Falcons at the Texans. The 1-3 Falcons are traveling to the 2-2 Texans. I think the Texans are better than the Falcons. I think that the Texans are going to win this game 14-17. Texans have 17. Falcons have 14. I got 2 points on that game. Sorry if I'm going fast now. Kind of in a rush. Next, we got the Broncos at the Chargers. We got a 0-14 versus a 2-2 team. The Broncos have looked good. They've been good. They just can't finish games. They've been close every single game, man. This Broncos team cannot win. I think it's going to be the same thing. I think it's going to be 21-23. Broncos are going to have the ball, but they're not going to get in field goal range. I have 5 points on the Broncos. Or on the Chargers, my bad. Next, we got the Packers at the Cowboys. And for the sake of the NFC North, please, Dallas, win this game. They're both 3-1 going into this game. And I have 1 point on Dallas. Let's go, Dak. Let's go, Zeke. Come on, Amari Cooper. Let's see that offense start cooking, man. I need you guys to end Aaron Rodgers. I need you guys to make them 3-2 because Chicago's going 4-1 this week. We're going 4-1, so we need these Packers to lose tonight. Well, actually, Sunday we need them to lose. Next, Colts and Chiefs. The Colts have been a good team this year. They played better than I thought they would. They're 2-2. The Chiefs are 4-0. The Chiefs have been a little underwhelming in getting to 4-0, but they're 4-0. Give me the Chiefs. I have 6 points on the Chiefs. I think it will be a close game. I have the game 31-27. I think the Colts are going to have to go for a touchdown at the end. The Browns and the 49ers is the Monday night game. In the Monday night game, I have 7 points on the 49ers. The 4-0 49ers are going to beat the 2-2 Cleveland Browns. Give me the game 20-17. Give me the 49ers. Give me Jimmy G. Give me the 49ers. Let's go, man. Thank you guys for watching today's video on my Week 5 NFL predictions. Sorry about not posting last week. Last week wasn't a good week for me. I had a lot going on. A lot of. I did do my prediction or my picks on the Fantasy Sports app. Didn't do very well. A lot of games wrong. But thank you guys for coming back to watch this one. This weekend we have the Hell in a Cell prediction video, which is going to be out tomorrow afternoon before Hell in a Cell. This is getting released Saturday, so that's why I'm saying it as if Sunday is going to be Hell in a Cell. So yes, this will be released prior to Sunday and Hell in a Cell. But I'm excited for this week. We saw a lot of good stuff happen this week for me. Wrestling is back. It's back. NFL is back. I got a game on Thursday night right for the first time this season. Thank God. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you do click that like and that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on post notifications. If you want to come back here and watch some Week 6, Week 7, Week 8, Week 9, Week 10, I'll be here for the rest of the season, man. And the NBA season coming up, too. I might do some stuff with the NBA season. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.